Hey guys, Will from JLS Gaming here. Thanks for joining us live for episode 17 of the JLS Gaming Show. I still like that intro. You know, that's us beating up on a Demogorgon. That's me with the Buster Sword, Lily with Donald from Kingdom Hearts staff. You know what I'm trying to say? That's William from JLS Gaming, James and Olivia as well, beating up on a Demogorgon. You know, shout out to trying to say Stranger Things and everything like that. But let's get right into it real quick with today's show. Definitely started off with what retro or current game have you been playing lately and why, like we always do every week. And Madden has gone live, right? Madden 2020, 2021, whatever, the latest version, rehash of it, right, on mobile. So I just want to play a little bit, you know what I'm trying to say? This is my team. You know, I've been playing this. This is my team. Shout out to my league goons, right? You see that I'm already 80 overall. Here's my created player in the yard, Barry McCockner. You know what I'm saying? Number 47. Here's my team. I'm an 80 on offense already, 79 on defense, 80 on special teams. And I got 4, 5 boost slots, and those are my current boosts. Right, so that's the latest game I've been playing, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to show you that. It's consumed my entire, weekend since it's gone live. Having lots of fun with that one. You know, our league, great guys and everything like that. Just really grinding, trying to build the team, trying to get out in front, you know what I'm trying to say? So definitely playing Madden, missing football. Glad to have football back. Go New York Football Giants. All right. So getting into, things right now real quick on the YouTube front and the channel, right? We posted some more unboxings. We posted the X-Men Collector's Box unboxing. And then we also posted the BAM Gamer Box. As you can see, here's the pin that I'm wearing right here. Sorry, right here. Mike Tyson, Iron Mike, you know what I'm trying to say, from Mike Tyson Punch Out. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's a very, very, very cool Gamer Box. Check out that unboxing video. Shout out to the BAM team. I like the box. It took forever to get the box. They already charged me for box 2. Box 2 is going to have Final Fantasy 7. So I'm sticking around for that box at least, right? Because that's my favorite game of all time. So let's see what has in store. Again, check out, the Gamer Box, right? The BAM Gamer Box. Check out our unboxing video around it. And, our referral link, right? A buddy of mine purchased one, a couple buddies of mine purchased some, mixed, right? But for my taste, and everything, I thought it was great value for $29.99 plus shipping, right? Much better value than these GameStop boxes that we've been getting, right? So on that front as well, you know what I'm saying? Last week, we announced our winner, again, shout out to our winner, right? El Rafias. We sent the $50 Amazon gift card. Hope you enjoyed it, right? We also had someone that won, because we had 2 contests in July, that won guessing what the bot was in the game room tour video. So jumping right into it, let's get into, the crux of the news and everything like that. So one of the things that has been talked about is with respects to PlayStation 5 and backwards compatibility, right? So there's been rumors saying that it's a work in progress, that they may do a whitelisting, right, of games that are 100% or near 100% compatible. But what the rumors have been saying is that also they may just have it where it's open and just try out whatever game. Now, it may lead to glitches. You're playing an RPG or something like that, not 100% compatible. Needs to be a patch or something like that to fix a bonus part or a bonus scene, and you end up not getting it, right? So you end up getting stuck, it crashes or worse, right? So it's kind of do as you please, right? But, make sure to just stay tuned. It's promising that it can have maybe 100% compatibility, right? Or even if they just have to certify games, for it to play, right? But it's promising to be able to get, this backward compatibility. Still issues with the controls. They were saying that the PS4 controls will only be able to work with retro, old. It's crazy to say PS4 is retro, but with PS4 systems, right? So be on the lookout for that, right, guys? And then the next thing I wanted to talk about was there's rumors about, not rumors, but what they're saying is one of the most important features of the PS5 is going to be the 3D audio. Now, if you've had the PS4 headsets, right, it's supposed to give you that better kind of experience. Also, if you got the VR and that spatial audio, whatever it's called. But what this ends up being is they're talking about that's kind of the next, besides enhanced graphics, enhanced capabilities, is enhanced audio. I, for one, I welcome that. I think that's really cool. You know what I'm trying to say? And, but it's going to be weird in multiplayer games and stuff like that, right? And then, in a later video, we'll start talking about some of the hardware that you probably have to put in your home system to really take advantage of these newer systems, right? Of the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. You're talking about getting an 8K, 120 frame per second TV. You're talking about getting a surround sound system. And some of these 8K TVs are going to come in, way over $2,000, right? So be on the lookout. We'll try to do that. I want to personally get my hands on an 8K TV, but not to replace the living room TV, just to be able to bring more content and reviews to you guys. So I'll probably just end up getting the smallest one that I can and put it in the studio and hook the systems up to be able to get that full kind of 8K glory, and test video games out that way for the new systems, right? So be on the lookout for that. Another little tidbit of information that we were running across is, and this is on Forbes, no less, that analysts are predicting the PS5 will outsell the Xbox Series X by a 2-to-1 margin. That's huge, right? I mean, that's showing you some of the stuff, let's say, with present systems, right? I mean, the present generation and kind of how it's outselling. But again, don't count Microsoft out, right? Because what Microsoft is doing is Microsoft is playing a longer game. I think eventually the game industry will move to more cloud, more digital than what it already is. And Microsoft is just in prime position for that, right? So, enjoy disc-based games, right? With how people are trying to move discless, all digital and stuff like that. Enjoy disc games for this generation again. And I think 5, 6, 7 years, we're going to see where Microsoft is really positioned to, leapfrog Sony into the #1 spot, right? Last thing is we didn't really have much Xbox Series X news, right? There's still rumors galore about what's the PS5 pricing, what's the Xbox Series X pricing, when are pre-orders happening. There's supposed to be some events this month around it. So I really don't have anything to report. Every date, every rumor has been missed. Again, at least with Sony, they've said they're going to give people advance notice. They've doubled production, right, in anticipation of the demand, right? Nintendo stock went through the roof with their earnings earlier in the week, right? So let's talk a little bit about that in a nice segue, right? Nintendo Switch is going to overtake the NES in sales. Now that's huge, right? Because so many people are aficionados of the NES. So many people, my generation before me, that their first system was the NES, or their second or third system was the NES, right? Because they bought Colecos and Ataris in the late 70s, early 80s, right? So it ends up, this is huge, right? Because they just released a Lego set around the NES, right? That it's bizarre, right? Because it's like, okay, who from that age group still plays with Legos or still would want to? But it does get all into the retro aspect of things, right? So really cool to see that the Nintendo Switch doing well, selling well, still selling out. Although I did see it pop up yesterday and today on and off on Amazon and Best Buy both, right? With that said, last kind of bit of rumors and news around the Nintendo Switch is that there's going to be another Nintendo Direct at some point this month, 1 or 2, and real talks about speaking of, because Nintendo has to do something huge for this holiday season, and I don't know if this pandemic has forced them to scale back or scale up, right, in terms of development efforts to really make that right, because while they're having promising sales and supply demand and things of that nature, that can all fizzle at the end of the year, right? With everybody all hyped up around Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. So what I predict is definitely some of these games here that they're talking about: Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime 4, and even Mario Kart 9, right? This is the kind of games, the kind of AAA premium titles that they really need to announce soon and drive hype and drive more sales throughout the holiday season, including maybe a bundle. I don't know if a bundle at the $299 price for the Switch regular, a bundle at the $200 price point for the Switch Lite that includes a digital copy of something, maybe Mario Odyssey, maybe Breath of the Wild 1, right? Something of that nature to drive more sales of this, right? Because the hype is huge, and it's going to be even more huge with PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. With that said, episode 8 coming next week, guys. You know what I'm trying to say? For all you first time, thank you so much. For everybody watching the replay, thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, leave us any of your feedback, right? We really appreciate everybody, all the subscribers, the comments. We read them all. We try to reply to everybody. Again, look out for some videos coming this week. Got a couple of great unboxings happening this week as well. And stay tuned next week. We'll be back. Thanks, guys. Bye.